Okay, it looks like we up. All right, just wanted to check YouTube to make sure the class was up. All right, let's try this again. Ashar Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shalom.
All right, we are gathered here on the Most High's High Holy Day as commanded, right? And we are at the House of David, 191 Howard Avenue. We hold Friday classes from sundown to about maybe, depending upon how the Spirit's moving, 10:30, or excuse me, from sundown to about maybe, could be anywhere from 9, 10 o'clock latest. Okay, and then we have the Saturday class starting at noon. All right, so all are welcome to come and fellowship. My name is Ainwa. We're at the House of David, observing the Sabbath. The title of my class is called The Patience of the Poor, Part 2. I taught a Sabbath class 2 weeks ago, and that title of that class is the Bible, but that was part 1 of this class, just so you know, if you want to go back and watch. We'll go into some announcements here. High holy days that have passed and are coming up. We do observe those, obviously, here at the House of David. So just for sake of repetition, and so people know what's coming up, we just observed the memorial blowing of the trumpets, which just passed. It was September 23rd at sundown. Okay. And we have the Day of Atonement coming up October 2nd at sundown. All right. I'm sure brothers will be gathering here. I was saying that a little bit earlier. October 2nd at sundown. And these are commandments from the Most High that we have to observe these high holy days. Okay. This gives us an opportunity to get closer to the Most High, get back in the Most High's good graces, right? The hope to being in that number. All right. Because we have some beautiful times in the earth, tumultuous times, right? The prophecies is jumping off the page. The Most High said, watch and pray. Okay. So we got Day of Atonement, October 2nd at sundown. Okay. The Feast of Tabernacles, October 7th at sundown, and that is the first day. We will gather here at the House of David on that day, and then later in the week, we are observing the physical part, which is dwelling in booths, right, in the wilderness, okay, later on that weekend. So if you want information on that, you're more than welcome to contact the House of David for that, as we do observe the high holy days here, okay? And the Feast of Tabernacles closing, the 8th day is October 14th at sundown. Okay, so we'll be gathering here again to close the feast days. All right, so this is an opportunity for you to get closer to the Most High. Rehearsal of the righteous acts. All right, and we observe the high holy days here. So again, the title of my class is The Patience of the Poor, Part 2. Now, before we do that, before I jump into the class, let's go to Psalm 37. Let's read the 37th Psalm.
The book of Psalms, chapter 37. Verse what?
Start at the top. Bible Kushah.
Yeah. The book of Psalms, chapter 37, out of King James Version of the Bible, verse 1. Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity.
Right? So this is the Most High saying, fret not thyself, right, because of evildoers. Okay, go ahead.
For they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb.
Right. So the wickedness in this earth that's abounding right now, it has a reward. Okay. The Most High said he's going to cut it off. All right. Cut the wicked off. Cut the wickedness of our people off. Okay. Cut wicked Esau all the way off. Okay. Go ahead. The other nations. Go ahead.
Trust in the Lord Most High and do good.
And the Most High said, trust in the Most High and do good. Okay, and what is doing good? That's keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Loving your people. Coming back to your nationality. Right? Walking uprightly. Okay, go ahead.
So shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed.
Mm-hmm.
Delight thyself also in the Lord Most High.
And you should be delighting yourself in the Most High. Right? Because the Most High said that his law, statutes, and commandments aren't grievous. Right? And this is only for the poor. So you have to be meek. You have to study the word of the Most High. Study to show thyself approved. Come back to your nationality. Right? Go ahead.
And he shall give thee the desires of thine heart.
Now the Most High will give you the desires of your heart. The righteous desires of your heart. Go ahead.
Commit thy way unto the Lord Most High.
Mm-hmm.
Trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass.
Right. So trust in the Most High, and he will bring that thing to pass. Because one of the only things you have here in this dispensation of time is fasting and prayer. Those are your tools. All right. And you should exercise those tools because the Most High said, read that again, brother.
Commit thy way unto the Lord Most High.
Right. So the Most High said, commit thy way unto the Most High. Right.
Trust also in him,
Mm-hmm.
and he shall bring it to pass.
That's basically Yahushua saying, seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High, and everything else shall be added unto thee. Go ahead.
And he shall bring forth thy righteousness as the light.
As what?
He shall bring forth thy righteousness as the light.
And that righteousness is the law, statutes, and commandments. The light is the law, statutes, and commandments. Right? Go ahead.
And thy judgment as the noonday. Rest in the Lord Most High and wait patiently for him.
And the Most High said, rest patiently in him. Right?
Fret
This
not.
is obviously inspiration coming from David, but the Most High said,
fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass.
Right. So the wicked man in his earth, he's bringing all his wickedness to pass. Right? At that Mr. Kirk, at that what did they have, a memorial service for him? One of those guys, he got up and said, well, they have unleashed the dragon. Right? And all of its fury. So yeah, they're going to scorch the earth. That's their goal now. Right? Go ahead.
Cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil, for evildoers shall be cut off.
Right. So the Most High said, wait on him patient, because the evildoers in this earth who are doing their job, they're going to be cut off. Okay, go ahead.
But those that wait upon the Lord Most High,
But those who wait upon the Most High, go ahead.
they shall inherit the earth.
They shall what?
They shall inherit the earth.
Go ahead.
For yet a little while,
For a little while, go ahead.
and the wicked shall not be.
Right. So this wickedness in this earth right now that's going to abound and keeps abounding, it's going to pass like a storm. All right. It has an expiration date. You can see the storm rolling in, then the storm is happening, and then the storm passes over. All right. So we're getting to the point in time where we're getting into the thick of this storm. Right. But it has to pass because the righteous shall inherit the earth. Go ahead.
Yea, thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be. But the meek shall inherit the earth.
But who?
But the meek shall inherit the earth.
Go ahead.
And shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace.
So you should delight yourself in the Most High's presence. Delight yourself in the law, statutes, and commandments. Delight yourself in the Sabbaths of rest. Delight yourselves in the blowing of trumpets. Delight yourselves in the Day of Atonement, Tabernacles, Pesach. All right, that should be your new delight to get to that peace. These are peaceful days, right? These are days where you should feel inner peace and you should be settling your spirit, okay? Especially what's going on outside that door right now, all right? You're going to need that peace more than ever at this point in time. Go ahead.
The wicked plotted against the just.
The what?
The wicked plotted against the just.
Go ahead.
And gashing it upon him with his teeth. The Lord Most High shall laugh at him, for he said that his day is coming.
So the Most High knows the ending of the wicked. And through the law, statutes, and commandments, and the inspirations of the Most High, we know the ending of the wicked as well. So let them be. Right? Read that last precept again.
It says, he shall laugh at him, for he said that his day is coming. The wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy.
The who?
To cast down the poor and needy.
To cast down the poor, the patience of the poor and the needy. Okay, go ahead.
And to slay such as be of upright conversation. Their sword shall enter into their own heart.
So the Most High is going to feed them with their own flesh. And we're starting to see that now. Okay, because I tell you one thing, before Mr. Kirk had his little situation, they was hoping and wishing it was one of you so-called Jakes. They could taste it. They could see it before they saw it. And this is who this whole thing is about. It's about you, right? And the Most High said he's going to start at the house first. All right. So it's time for our people to wait. So the Most High is going to get your attention at some point in time, one way or the other. All right. The Most High is getting our attention. He does that through the tempest of the storms, right? With the other nations. Okay. Go ahead.
Their sword shall enter into their own heart, and their bows shall be broken. A little that a righteous man hath is better than the riches of many wicked.
Right. So a little that a righteous man hath, that is poor in spirit, okay, needy, hopeful, righteous, is better than the riches of many wicked. Now, why would that be said? Thinking about that, why would that be something to think about? A little that a righteous man hath is better than the riches of many wicked. Go ahead.
When you're poor, you think more of the Lord.
Yes.
Than somebody that's rich.
Huh.
The world that is beckoning, and he don't think of the Lord.
You don't think of the Most High.
He ain't got time.
Right, and that's what happened to Israel, right? Because the scriptures say that Jeshurun waxed fat.
Yeah.
And then what did our people do? We started to go off. Okay, and here we are in this dispensation of time. Right? No, that's a great answer. Right? And then also, a little that a righteous man hath is better than the riches of many wicked, because the wicked are going to be cut off. And their riches, their silver, their gold is going to ultimately go to naught in this dispensation of time. All right? Did you have something to add on to that, Zach? Or was you just ready?
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, yeah, let me see.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Okay. Next verse says, verse 17 of Psalms 37:17. For the arms of the wicked shall be broken, but the Lord Most High upholdeth the righteous. The Lord Most High knoweth the days of the upright, and their inheritance shall be forever.
So the righteous have a forever inheritance. That's why they're commanded to be meek, right? Commanded to be peaceful, right? Hold that right there and go to Philippians 3:13.
The book of Philippians.
Philippians 3:13.
Yep. That book of Philippians, chapter 3, verse 13. Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forth unto those things which are before.
Right. So you should be reaching forward, right? You should be every day, you should be reaching forward to something, right? Reaching forward more and more to that righteousness as you can. Go ahead.
I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of God Most High, omnipotent power in Christ Hamashiach, Jesus Yahushua.
So pressing towards that mark, right? Pressing towards that righteousness, right? Because it says in Psalms 37:18, the Most High knoweth the days of the upright, and the inheritance shall be forever. So this reward that the righteous are going to receive is forever. Okay. Go back to Psalms 37.
Yep. The book of Psalms 37, verse 18. The Lord Most High knoweth the days of the upright, and their inheritance shall be forever. They shall not be ashamed in the evil time, and in the days of famine they shall be satisfied. So
the Most High is going to be your covering, right? And there's going to come a point in time in this earth where the Most High is going to be your only cover. Everything is going to have to be sufficiently made through the Most High. Okay, and that's all you're going to have: prayer, fasting, and the Most High. Okay, go ahead.
But the wicked shall perish, And the enemies of the Lord Most High shall be as the fat of lambs. They shall consume. Into smoke they shall consume away. The wicked borrow it and pay it not again, but the righteous show it mercy and give it. For such as be blessed of him shall inherit the earth, and they that be cursed of him shall be cut off.
Right. So the Most High said, for such as be blessed of him shall inherit the earth. And that's the ultimate inheritance, is that righteous earth, right? Under Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, in righteousness. That's the inheritance. Okay, go ahead.
The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord Most High, and he delighted in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down. The Lord Most High upholdeth him with his hand. I have been young, and now I'm old, yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. He is ever merciful and lendeth, and his seed is blessed. Depart from evil and do good, and dwell forevermore.
So the Most High said, depart from evil and do good. That's pretty simple. Go ahead.
For the Lord Most High loveth judgment. He forsaketh not his saints. They are preserved forever.
No, they're preserved for a little while.
They are preserved forever. But the seed of the wicked shall be cut off.
And if you notice over and over again, the inspiration came to David to let you know that the seed, that the wicked are going to be, the seed of the wicked are going to be cut off. It says that over and over again, cut off. So the wicked have an expected end as well. They have an expiration date. Okay, and they're approaching that shelf life as we speak. Okay, go ahead.
The righteous shall inherit the land and dwell therein forever. The mouth of the righteous speaketh wisdom, and his tongue talketh of judgment. The law of the Most High power is in his heart.
So you should be meditating in these scriptures, meditating on the word of the Most High, right? Go ahead. And your heart is your mind, of course. Go ahead.
None of his steps shall slide. The wicked watcheth the righteous and seeketh to slay him. The Lord Most High will not leave him in his hand, nor condemn him when he is judged. Wait on the Lord Most High and keep his way.
There it is. Wait on the Most High and keep his ways. Okay, go ahead.
And he shall exhort thee to inherit the land. When the wicked are cut off,
when the wicked are cut off, okay, go ahead.
Thou shalt see it.
You're going to see it and you're going to know it. Okay, so the Most High says simply wait, be patient. Turn back to the law, statutes, and commandments. Wait ye upon me. Okay, go ahead.
I have seen the wicked in great power and spreading.
Look who's in power now, right? The wicked are in great power. They control the banks. They control the government. They control the monetary system. They control the food distribution system, clothing, entertainment, you name it. Right? All the resources in the earth are controlled by the wicked as we speak.
They control the narrative that people
repeat
all the time.
And that's
propaganda media.
And they control the media machines. They control the propaganda, and that's almost as dangerous as anything as the narrative. Right? Controlling the narrative, that is great. That is a great power. And that's not even tangible. It's an idea, right? And then you shape that idea and you give it to people, whether it's true or false. And most of their propaganda is false.
And the people gullibly suck it up and gullible to it. They run with it.
They run with it. They eat it up, right? And it drives them crazy. But you also have to be willing to seek the truth. And you also, like the scripture said, you have to be wise enough. Search for wisdom. Search for discernment to see that it's all bull. And that's one of the most dangerous things that can be controlled right now that the wicked have in their hand while they're in power is the narrative. All right, because information is weaponized. Okay, especially now with the social media area, information, technology, it's all weaponized. Okay, go ahead.
And spreading himself like a green bay tree, yet he passed away, and lo, he was not. Yea, I sought him, but he could not be found. Mark the perfect man, and behold the upright. For the end of that man is peace. but the transgressors shall be destroyed together. The end of the wicked shall be cut off, but the salvation of the righteous is of the Lord Most High. He is their strength in the time of trouble.
Go ahead.
And the Lord Most High shall help them and deliver them. He shall deliver them from the wicked and save them because they trust in him.
Because we trusted in the Most High. We have to trust in the Most High. Okay? And the Most High said he will deliver you, keep you, and help you. Okay? And that's what we're striving for here. All right? And with that, that was just a quick meditation. Let's jump into get Matthew 18 and 18 really quickly.
Now the book of Matthew, chapter 18, verse 18.
And this is what we're striving for, right? Whatever you bind in this earth is what you also bind in heaven. All right. So the work you put in here on earth is the work you get rewarded for in heaven, Most High willing. Go ahead.
Verily I say unto you, whatsoever ye shall bind on earth shall be bound in heaven.
Right. So you have a wicked reward, and that reward is plain and simple. And you have a righteous reward for what you're binding up, and it's plain and simple. It's not rocket science. We're not here doing rocket science, right? But we are being prudent in information, okay? Seeking the Most High's face, coming back to our nationality, right? Go ahead.
And whatsoever shall be loosed on earth shall be loosed in heaven. Again, I say unto you, that if two of you shall agree on earth as touching anything that they shall ask, it shall be done for them of my Father which is in heaven.
Come on. All right, I'll drop that. And let's go to Matthew 5 and 3. All right, I'll jump into my class.
Now the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 3. Blessed are the poor in spirit.
And I started this. When I did part 1, I just kind of went back into that. This is part of that first class. I'm just going back into it a little bit and then moving forward from there. Go ahead.
Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth.
So the meek are going to inherit the earth. Okay, go ahead.
Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness.
Right. So the Most High said, blessed are those who do hunger and thirst after righteousness. Go ahead. Seeking the Most High's face. Go ahead.
For they shall be filled.
So they shall be filled. Drop that or hold that. Hold that. Go to Isaiah 55.
Now the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse.
At the top.
Say it again. Top.
Oh, start at the top. Come.
Yep. We have the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 1. Ho, everyone that thirsteth.
Everyone that what?
Everyone that thirsteth.
So blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness. Go ahead.
Come ye to the waters, and he that hath no money, come ye, buy and eat. Yea, come, buy wine and milk without money and without price.
Go ahead.
Wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which satisfieth not? Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delight itself in fatness. Incline your ear and come unto me.
So the Most High said, incline your ear and come unto me. Go ahead.
And your soul shall live. And I, the Most High, will make an everlasting covenant with you, even the sure mercies of David.
And the Most High is only talking about the tabernacle of David. Okay. Northern kingdom, southern kingdom. Go ahead.
Behold, I, the Most High, have given him for a witness to the people, a leader and a commander to the people. Behold, thou shalt call a nation that thou knowest not, and nations that knew not thee shall run unto thee, because of the Lord Most High, thy Most High omnipotent power, and for the Holy One of Israel.
So the nations are going to come running back on to Israel. Okay, once you put back on your righteousness. This is how this thing is going to play out. Okay, so if you look at what the Christians, they were supposed to get raptured up the other day, right? That's a big thing everybody's talking about now. The Christians, they said that they were supposed to get, I think, going into the trumpets a day before or something, that they called that they was going to get raptured up. And that day is coming past, and they still here, right? So it's important to attain to wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, okay? Because they jumping over prophecies to get beamed up, right? And whoever said that, whatever wicked pastor came up with that, it just kind of perpetuated itself through the internet, right? And people believed it, right? You had Christians believing they was going to get raptured up last Tuesday, last Wednesday. They were supposed to be out of here. They went back to work today, yesterday. You went back to work, okay? Go ahead.
Seek the Lord Most High while he may be found.
So the scriptures are saying, seek the Most High while he may be found. Because we know what YouTube is doing, right? The famine of the words get ready to come in too. Okay, we know that. We know what some of the setup is for the famine of the word. When you can't go kick back and watch YouTube anymore, that's coming down the pipeline. The way they're trying to change the rights and how you can access YouTube, who accesses YouTube and shares information. Go ahead.
Okay. That's verse what? 7? No, I ain't finished. No. Seek the Lord while he can be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord Most High, and he will have mercy upon him, and our power, for he will abundantly pardon. For my thoughts are not your thoughts.
So the Most High said, his thoughts are not our thoughts. Go ahead.
Neither are your ways my ways.
So neither are his ways our ways. Go ahead.
Said the Lord Most High. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways.
Right. And the Most High called us what? Worms. Right? And he called Jacob a worm. Right? So the Most High ways are different and higher than our ways, right? We're just men and beasts in this earth. But we know, and that's how you know that the Most High deals in truth and in spirit. He said, my ways are not your ways. Okay? And my thoughts are not what you think. So whatever you think, the Most High is already above that and has thought way past that. So if he tells us we got an expected end, that's all I need to know. Most High will. Go ahead. Yeah, do you have something?
Yeah, I was just going to say that a lot of people today, such these holy rollers, that go to church, they think that, oh, wow, the Lord speaks to me, or he's going to do something for me, but they don't feel like they got to keep any of his commandments or let him speak through his word and whatnot. They feel they got to speak for him. You know?
Right, exactly.
Like telling us that his thoughts are not like our thoughts.
Right.
But we constantly like saying that, nah, we got the last say.
Right, exactly. And that's another problem with Christianity. They deal with the feel goods, right? They don't know the Most High. They don't read the Bible. But all of a sudden, the Most High is talking to them some kind of way. Well, the Most High told me that God spoke to me. God and Jesus spoke to me this morning and told me to give you a word. You don't have to. Okay. But you don't know the Most High, right? And like I was saying before, they were supposed to get raptured up the other day. That's what they said.
Oh, yeah?
So, yeah, look it up. It's online. Just look, the rapture that was supposed to take place 2 or 3 days ago. That's what the Christians thought.
What?
Yeah. Right? So the Most High said his ways are not our ways. Go ahead.
It says, for the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. For as the rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower, and bread to the eater. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not out of my mouth, it shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
Right. So we sitting here watching every day that the Most High's word is not coming back void. It's not confused. It's not turning back around. It's not coming to pass. All you got to do is open the door and go look outside. You'll see the Most High's word coming to pass. Okay. Go back to Matthew 5.
The book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse.
Where's we at?
I think about 6, 7. Maybe.
See, we're at 5, 6.
Yeah, remember the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 6. Yeah. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be full.
So they shall be filled, right? So the Most High said, if you want water, you want food, give me a try. That spiritual water, that spiritual food, that spiritual bread. Okay? Go ahead.
Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see the Most High omnipotent power. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of the Most High omnipotent power. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecute they the prophets which were before you.
Right. So the example that I used the last time was debates, right? So whether these people, these Christians, say anything good or bad about our doctrine, the Most High gets the glory anyway, right? Yahweh Shem Yahushai gets the glory anyway, good, bad, or indifferent. So all we got to do is stay firm. Okay, go ahead.
Ye are the salt of the earth, but if the salt have lost its savior, wherewith shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing.
Right. So the Most High said we are good for nothing if we don't get this seasoning. Okay. If we don't get this seasoning, we're good for nothing. Imagine that. Here it is. We think we're so important. We think we're this. We think we're that. The Most High said, if you don't have this seasoning, this adobo on you, this salt and pepper, what is another good seasoning out there? What's a barbecue rub? If you don't have this seasoning, you're good for nothing. Okay, so it's time to put that seasoning on. What's the seasoning? The law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Coming back to your nationality. Okay, what? Letting America fall. Okay, let it go. Okay, let America go. It's going to fall with or without you, and there's nothing you can do about it. All right, we're sitting back, kicking our feet up, watching, eating popcorn, watching it. Okay. Because that's what the Most High said. A divided house cannot stand. And they divided more than I've ever seen them. This Democrats and Republicans, they so divided right now. It could be, your life could be on the line for it. That's how divided they are. That they get to the point of no return. America's coming up on 250 years. This is a beautiful time, right? America's spread thin. They just gave $7 million or $7 billion over to the small hats. That's where your money's going. And now we get to the point to where they have so much debt, right? They got to come off of this they got to come off of this dollar system. China's off of the dollar. They buying oil. They buying all their resources in their currency now, right? Russia's getting off that dollar dependency so they don't turn around and get tariffed. So the rest of the world is waking up and America's being left with their debt. Okay, and what America's going to do is they're going to switch over to a digital currency and say, that debt that we have, we're not paying that back. That's what Esau does.
That's right.
Esau saying that those trillions of dollars that y'all want, y'all not getting that. And if you want it, you're going to have to fight for it. That's just, he's the ultimate vagabond. He's the ultimate vagabond. So when we switch out for the dollar, the greenback, and they go to this digital currency, they're not paying no debts back. They're not giving people China, Russia, they can forget. If we owe them money, they can forget it. They're not getting it back. America, we ain't got it. we ain't got it. Okay? And that's why hot wars happen. Okay? Go ahead.
But to be cast out and to be trodden underfoot of men.
Go ahead.
Ye are the light of the world.
So the Most High called us the light of the world. Okay? In wickedness, we're the light of the world. Right? So why not be the light of the world, pressed towards that mark and righteousness to the best of your ability? Right? The Most High said, we are the light of the world. Go ahead.
A city that is set on an hill cannot be hid.
Mm-hmm.
Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and give it light,
Mm-hmm.
unto all that are in the house.
Right. So all these nations are in the house, and the earth is the house. Right. So we're supposed to be giving that light to this house. We're in this house, and we control the light switch. We're the power company. So-called Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. You're the power company of this house, the earth. Okay. And the law, statutes, and commandments is that light. And it's time to let that light shine. Okay, because the Most High is going to make it shine whether we make it shine or not. Okay, so we're supposed to be lighting this house in righteousness. Okay, let's go to Isaiah 61:1.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 61, verse 1. The Spirit of the Lord, our one Most High power is upon me, because the Lord Most High have anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek.
Right, and this is the Most High anointing Isaiah to preach good tidings, his word, the gospel, right? At this point in time, the good news, good tidings unto the meek. Go ahead.
He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives.
No, proclaim liberty to everybody.
To the captives.
To the captives, okay? This word is only for the captives. This is the hope for the captives. All right, go ahead.
And the opening of the prison to them that are bound, to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord Most High, and the day of vengeance of our Most High omnipotent power, to comfort all that mourn.
Right, so the Most High through Yahushua is going to get vengeance. How come they don't teach that at the Christian church? Yahushua is about vengeance. Okay, see, they leave that part out. They don't want to. They want to talk about Christmas. They want to be in the Christmas spirit. Everything is fine. Everything is good. We're all going to hold hands. Yet here it is. You've been trodden underfoot for the past 400 years here. Okay, and there's a judgment for that. The nations will be judged for that. So what Bible are these Christians reading? Right? What are they reading when they? Oh no, not my Jesus. It says it right there. The Most High through Yahushua wants vengeance. Read that again.
Yeah, read at the top of Isaiah chapter 61, verse 2. To proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord Most High, and the day of vengeance of our Most High power, to comfort all that mourn, to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes.
To give them what?
To give unto them beauty for ashes.
So the Most High is going to give Zion beauty for ashes. And this is Zion in a lower state right now, down in the ashes, down in the dust. That's the state as a people. That's who we are, right? Down in the dust, down in the ashes, need to be lifted up, right? And the Most High said he's going to put your glory back on for the ashes that you have right now. Go ahead.
The oil of the joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness.
And I'm talking about a real praise. Like, have you ever really praised the Most High? Like as a strong, good praise of the Most High, have we really praised the Most High? Or can we do better? Or like a freedom praise, like when you really get that freedom, right? That's got to be powerful. Go ahead.
Yeah. that they might be called trees of righteousness, the planting of the Lord Most High, that he might be glorified.
Right. So the Most High has to plant these trees. Okay. The Most High plants these trees of righteousness that he might be glorified. Not yourself, not your pastor, not what you did last week, no, not how much money you made over here or what you drive, none of that. Okay. Go ahead.
Shut up. And they shall build the oil waste, that they shall rise up the former desolations, and they shall repair the waste cities, the desolations of many generations.
Right, the desolations of many generations. This is talking about the people who were in the land of Israel, the real Jews, okay, not the 1948ers that have been absent for generations, okay? Israel's been a dirt mound, a desolation for many generations. All right. It's just a dirt hill. It's a desert over there. Okay. Now from there, let's go to Ephesians 2.
In the book of Ephesians, chapter 2, start at the top.
Yeah, no, hold on, Slacky. Let me get there. Ephesians 2. Let me see. And 12.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 2, verse 12. That at that time you were without Christ Hamashiach, being aliens from the commonwealth of Israel.
Right. So we're aliens coming back to the spiritual commonwealth, right? Coming back to the nobility of Israel, to the kingdom of Israel, being alienated from it. Go ahead.
And strangers from the covenants of promise.
And being strangers from the covenants of promise. You have no idea what that's talking about, right? At one point, we had no idea we were strangers of the covenant, okay? You thought you was a nigga running up and down the street, and they treated you as such. But we're strangers of the commonwealth. Go ahead.
Having no hope.
Having what?
Having no hope.
And that's what a lot of our people have today out there, no hope. Right? These people are living to basically just crash out, having no hope. All right, go ahead.
And without God, the Most High, omnipotent, exclusive power in the world.
In the world, not only in the house, but in the world of Israel. All right? That's talking about in the physical world, of course, in the world of Israel. Okay, go ahead.
But now in Christ Hamashiach, Jesus Yahushua, ye who sometimes were far off, are made nigh by the blood of Christ.
So now we're a little bit closer because of the Yahushua. All right. Now we get a little bit closer. Now we understand a little bit more because we are closer to Yahushua. Read that again.
But now in Christ Hamashiach, Jesus Yahushua, ye who sometimes were far off, are made, far off, yeah.
Right.
Are
so
made
being,
nigh.
So being alienated from the covenant, you were far off. We were far off, right? And are made nigh by the blood of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You get a little bit closer. Okay, you get the you become familiar with the covenant. Not a stranger, you become familiar now, right? So now we get familiar again. Okay, go ahead.
For he is our peace, who have made both one, and have spoken down the middle wall of partition between us.
Right. So we were made alien, and the Most High said, what? He hid his face in Hosea 5:15. And here he said he breaks down that partition, right? So there was a partition, and you can't see them. When somebody's on the other side of a partition, you don't know what they look like. You don't know what's going on. Maybe you can hear them a little bit, right? But you have no visibility as to what's on the other side of that partition. And if they don't speak, you have no idea who's on the other side of that partition or what's on the other side of that partition, right? Don't the Catholics sit in the partition when they confess their sins to the priest, right? So they don't have to feel shameful if they can't see the priest can't see them, right? They have a partition there. and you can't see on the other side of that partition. But that, what the Catholics do, that's just doctrine, right? And it's actually abominable, right? Because you're supposed to go to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, not a priest. Okay, you can't. Priest ain't gonna do nothing for you. Okay, he's a man. He's got nothing for you. Maybe he can pray for you, put some oil on you, but he's not going to pardon you for anything, or help you get pardoned, or put in a good word for you. You got to, like they say in the neighborhood, you got to put in the work yourself. You got to do it yourself, right? Okay, where are we at here?
Just finished reading at 13. I'm just going to read.
Okay. Let me see. All right, read on.
Verse 13. Out of Ephesians 2, verse 13. But now in Christ and Mashiach, Jesus Yahushua. Well, no, I read that. Verse 14. No, verse
14. Read 14.
15. Yeah, pardon me. Read out the book of Ephesians, chapter 2, verse 15. Having abolished in his flesh the enmity, even the law of commandments contained in ordinances, or to make in himself of twine one new man.
Bringing us back. Okay.
So making peace.
So making peace with the covenants, right? Abolishing that enmity, okay? And making peace with your nation, making peace with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. Because we got to make peace. That's what we have to make peace with. Make peace with ourselves as a nation, right? Because if you look at the condition of our people, no other nation of people can survive this. No other people can survive and thrive the way we do for what we've been through for so long. No, if any other nation had to go through this, they were war torn, separated from their power, kicked out of their land, right? Every manner of evilness going on, split up, they would survive. They wouldn't know how to. They couldn't take it, right? They couldn't thrive through the pain. They wouldn't make it through the pain, right? We're survivors. And the Most High built us that way. No other nation could do that. I'm telling you, I don't think any other nation could go through it for 400 years in captivity after captivity after captivity and still hold themselves up as a nation or be prideful, right? They just give up. They don't have that spirit to keep fighting, but our people have that spirit to keep fighting and keep moving on, right? The Most High put that inside of us. Otherwise, we'd be destroyed a long time ago, right? Go ahead.
Verse 17. Verse 17 of Ephesians 2, verse 17. And it came and preached peace to you, which were afar off, and to them that were nigh.
Right. So now we get the opportunity to hear that peace, get that peace preached back onto us when we were far off and when we were not. Okay. Go to Romans 9:1 from there.
The book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 1. I say the truth in Christ and Mashiach, I lie not. My conscience also bearing me witness in the Holy Spirit, that I have great heaviness and continual sorrow in my heart. For I could wish that myself were accursed from Christ and Mashiach for my brethren, my kinsmen according to the flesh, who are Israelites.
Who are Israelites. Okay, so this is Paul being heaviness in spirit for his people, right? Go ahead.
To whom pertaineth the adoption.
Right, so these same people who pertain of the adoption, who are far off and nigh. Go ahead.
And the glory.
And the glory.
And the covenants. And the giving of the law. And the service of the Most High power and the promises.
The giving of the law and the promises, right? They're far off and they're nigh. So imagine having the keys to the house, but you can't get to the keys. Imagine that. Imagine knowing you have There's this house, you pull up to a mansion with everything. It's built with gold, everything. You can see everything, all the clean food is in there that you can want to eat. Everything is lively in there. You have the keys, but you can't get to the keys, right? But it's for you. And all you can do is be heavy looking through the gate, seeing what you could have or what you want, right? But there is a way to get back to the keys. Go ahead.
So now. And the giving of the law and the service of the Most High power and the promises, who are the fathers of whom, as concerning the flesh, Christ Hamashiach came, who is over all.
Right. So he came for those Israelites in the flesh. Right? Go ahead.
God the Most High power, blessed forever. Amen. Not as though the word of the Most High power have taken none effect, but they are not all Israel, which are of Israel.
Right. So that goes back to the parable too. When Yahushua was speaking to the multitude, some of that seed fell on stony ground, some of it fell on good ground, some of that seed got blasted, right? So sometimes the word takes no effect. You land on a stone, you land on stony ground, or you get blasted, or you take root and you begin to grow, right? You begin to grow, you begin to study, obtain the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and then you begin to bear fruit, right? Go ahead.
Neither because they are the seed of Abraham are they all children, but in Isaac shall thy seed be called.
Right. So in Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, that seed was called. Isn't Ishmael of the seed? They're of the seed, but they're not the chosen of the seed. We know that. They're of the seed, but they're not the chosen stock. Go ahead.
That is, they which are the children of the flesh, these are not the children of the Most High power.
Right. So they're the children of the flesh, the Ishmaelites. Esau is a child of the flesh, but he's not chosen. Go ahead.
But the children of the promise.
But the children of the promise through Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Go ahead.
Are counted for the seed.
Are counted for the seed. These are the people who are of the seed of the Most High. These are the poor people, the patient people. Right? Go ahead.
For this is the word of promise. At this time will I come, and Sarah shall have a son. And not only this, but when Rebekah also had conceived by one, even by our father Isaac, for the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil.
Right. So 2 children not born, no one's did good, no one's did evil yet, but there is one of the seed of the promise, and there's one that's just a seed of the wickedness, of wicked. Okay? Drop that. Go to Genesis 21 and 12.
That book of Genesis, chapter 21, verse 12. And God the Most High power said unto Abraham, let it not be grievous in thy sight, because of the lad, and because of thy bondwoman, and all that Sarah hath said unto thee, hearken unto her voice. For in Isaac shall thy seed be called.
So it was set up from the beginning. This isn't nothing new. Israel didn't get the blessing over in Romans or in the New Testament. They had it in the beginning. It was already spoken. Sarah already knew it. She knew it. Read that again.
Out of Genesis chapter 21, verse 12. And God the Most High power said unto Abraham, let it not be grievous in thy sight, because of the lad, and because of thy bondwoman, and all that Sarah had said unto thee, hearken unto her voice. For in Isaac shall thy seed be called.
Mhm.
And also of the son of the bondwoman will I the Most High make a nation, because he is thy seed. And Abraham rose up early in the morning and took bread and a bottle of water and gave it unto Hagar, putting it on her shoulder and the child, and sent her away. And she departed and wandereth in the wilderness of Beersheba.
Mm-hmm.
And the
So-
water was spent.
So Abraham arose and he sent Hagar and that child away. That child also became a great nation. They became a great nation, but they aren't the chosen of the seed, right? But from there, let's go to go back to Romans 9 and start at 8. Or no, actually, go to Isaiah 11 and 11. Better yet.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 11, verse 11. I just missed it. No, oh. Pardon me. The book of Isaiah, chapter 11, verse 11. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord Otherone shall set his hand again the second time.
Right. So again, that's a future prophecy. Again, I was talking about the debates and everything along those lines. But the Most High is going to set his hand again a second time. How come the pastors don't bring this out? They don't see, they get around the truth of the Bible so they can, it's basically profitable. And they have it. How come nobody in the Christian church says, well, God, Jesus put it on my heart to tell me that the Israelites are going to be taken again a second time. They don't say stuff like that, right? Because they're not reading the scriptures. Right? Go ahead.
Not only that, they want us to share in their doom, because it's about money.
It's about money. It's financial.
So they're going to keep calling them Jesus, but they never say that he gave a description on how he looked.
Mm-hmm.
It's like half the people don't even know their job description.
Right.
Don't even know what the job entails.
So even with that, even with the description, right? You would think that if they have the description, whether they believe it or not, that doesn't change what Yahweh Shai looks like. You think they would change that image, or say, you know what, that makes sense. But there again, it's about how you feel. It's not profitable to say, you know what, we're going to take that picture down and put up Yahweh Shai. That's not profitable. That's not financially profitable. People going to leave your church. All right. Go ahead.
It said, I'm sorry. It shall come to pass in that day that the Lord Otherone shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people.
To recover them. Okay. So if you're recovering something, you already had covered. You already had them covered. You already had them at some point in time. You're recovering his people again. So these are the same people out of Egypt that he's recovering. Right? He's taking the same batch, same group back. Right? Go ahead.
Which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt and from Patros.
Spread to the four corners of the earth. Go ahead.
And from Cush.
And
from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea.
Right. So we dwelling amongst the heathen. We're not back in our land yet. And as you can see, he listed off Hamites, right? All Cushites, all the other nations. Right? All these other nations who are over us. And even if they're not over us, they think they're over us. You believe that? Go ahead.
And it shall set up an ensign for the nations.
So the Most High is going to make an example to and for the nations. Go ahead.
And shall assemble the outcasts of Israel and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth.
Right. So the Most High calls us outcasts, right? Being alienated from the commonwealth. Okay, that's who he's coming together. Go ahead.
The envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim, but they shall fly upon the shoulders of the Philistines toward the west. They shall spoil them of the east together. They shall lay their hand upon Edom and Moab, and the children of Ammon shall obey them. And the Lord Most High shall utterly destroy the tongue of the Egyptian sea.
Get Psalms 31 and 1.
In the book of Psalms, chapter 31, verse 1. In thee, O Lord Most High, do I put my trust.
So there again, you got to put your trust in the Most High. Okay, go ahead.
Let me never be ashamed. Deliver me in thy righteousness. Bow down thy ear to me. Deliver me speedily. But thou, my strong rock, for an house of defense to save me.
Right. So again, your refuge has to be the Most High. You have to go into the house of the Most High so he can be that strong defense for you. Okay, you got to do that. There's no way around it. A lot of our people like to stay outside of the house, hang out in the front yard, go in the backyard, right? But the Most High said you got to come into the house. You can't just hang out around the house, right? Hang out in the driveway. The Most High said you got to come in the house so he can be a fortress to you. All right. And a lot of our people want, and then what happens? You're gonna try to run in the house at the last minute, and the door is gonna be locked. What? That's tough. Right. So our people like to play games, play around. Oh, I know the house is here. I'm gonna run into the house when I need that protection. No, you got to get in this house now. Right? You're gonna wait till you see something coming down the street. You're gonna wait till you see that big dog coming down the street, that dragon running down the street. Then you're going to try to jump in the house and close the door. But the door is going to be locked when you try to turn that handle if it's too late. Okay, go ahead.
For thou art my rock and my fortress. Therefore, for thy name's sake, lead me and guide me. Put me out of the net that they have laid privately for me. For thou art my strength.
Right. So you want to get out of those nets that are cast, right? All of them, spiritually, physically, get out of those nets that are cast. And everybody's got nets out there cast for them. Okay? Navigating this world, there's nets out there waiting to get you. Financial nets, right? Financial nets, everything. Okay? Waiting to trap you and get you. Go ahead. Where you at? Where you at?
Verse 5.
Okay, go ahead. Slock it.
The book of Psalms, chapter 31, verse 5. Into thy hand I commit my spirit.
Isn't that what Yahweh Shai said?
Spirit, yes,
right? Before he gave up the ghost?
Yep. In the tree.
Gave up the spirit. Right? Into thy hands I command my spirit. Go ahead.
Thou hast redeemed me, O Lord Most High, omnipotent, exclusive power of truth. I have hated them that regard lying vanities, but I trust in the Lord Most High. I will be glad and rejoice in thy mercy, for thou hast considered my trouble. Thou hast known my soul in adversaries, and hast not shut me up into the hand of the enemy. Thou hast.
I said it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the Most High. It's a fearful thing. Go ahead.
And hast not shut me up into the hand of the enemy. Thou hast set my feet in a large room. Have mercy upon me, O Lord Most High, for I am in trouble. My eye is consumed with grief. Yea, my soul and my belly.
And that's all your eyes moving forward is going to be, is consumed with grief as we move forward in time. Windows to the soul, seeing everything happening, right? Go ahead. Consumed with grief. Go ahead.
I was a reproach among all my enemies, but especially among my neighbors, and I fear to mine acquaintance they that did see me without fled from me. I am forgotten as a dead man out of mind. I am like a broken vessel.
And that's what you want to be out here. You want to be out of sight, out of mind. You almost want people not to even see you. That you're there, but they're not looking at you. They don't see you, right? They see your righteousness, but they don't see you, right? If that makes any sense. Seen but not be seen. Okay, go ahead.
For I have heard the slander of many. Fear was on every side. While they took counsel together against me, they devised to take away my life. But I trusted in thee, O Lord Most High.
And this is David trusting in the Most High. Another example. Okay, go ahead.
I said, Thou art my most high omnipotent power. Many times are in thy hand. My times are in thy hand. Deliver me from the hand of mine enemies and from them that persecute me. Make thy face to shine upon thy servant.
Mm-hmm.
Save me for thy mercy's sake.
Right. And that's probably, in a sense, what it feels like and sounds like to be in the hands of the Most High. You give yourself to the Most High. Fully. Give yourself to the Most High's hands. Fully. Right? And call upon the Most High. That's why we have prayer. The Most High gave us prayer. All right? That's part of your duty in terms of belief. The hope is prayer. Okay? It goes hand in hand. Actions, faith, works, belief. Okay? It's all inclusive. Okay? Go ahead.
Let me not be ashamed, O Lord Most High, for I have called upon thee. Let the wicked be ashamed, and let them be silent in the grave. Let the lying lips be put to silence, which speak grievous things proudly and contemptuously against the righteous. Oh, how great is thy goodness, which thou hast laid up for them that fear thee, which thou hast wrought for them that trust in thee before the sons of men.
Right. So you got to believe and trust in the Most High. And I drop that right there. And let's go to Luke 6:20.
Now the book of Luke, chapter 6. Verse 20. And he lifted up his eyes on his disciples and said, Blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of the Most High power.
So why would Yahweh say that to his disciples? Why would he say that? He said, Blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of the Most High power. Go ahead.
Nah, because he said, I say he said that because when people are poor, they feel they don't have no hope and nothing going, and nothing going to change. So he telling them, blessed is, the kingdom is yours.
He told them that over 2,000 years ago.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Right? So he blessed. He didn't tell them that because they was rich in spirit or rich financially. He told them, blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of the Most High. Go ahead, read on.
So read next verse.
Go ahead, yep.
Yes, sir. Blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when ye shall separate, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil, for the Son of Man's sake.
Go to John. Hold that right there. Go to John. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, it looked like here he was, because it said in 20, it said that, and he lifted up his eyes on his disciples, like he was strengthening them and encouraging them to go on.
Right.
I guess they were seeming like,
the lonely.
Understanding.
Yeah.
They were falling weak. So it seemed like he was trying to edify them and strengthen their spirit.
Come on, lift them up a little bit. Give them a little spiritual boost.
Right. Exactly. Right.
Come on, all the above. Right. Give them a little boost. Give them a little encouragement,
Hope,
right?
all
So
that
you
stuff.
do have an expected end. And he's telling them out of his own mouth, you get the kingdom, right?
Yeah, because sometimes it's like that here.
Yeah,
Been waiting,
yeah, waking up,
you know, and,
heavy-hearted,
man, yeah, heavy hearted.
Esau grinding you,
Yeah,
our people grinding you,
I can say that.
you know?
the most out of these scriptures.
Absolutely. And this is
Yeah.
where our strength draws from. So this class is actually more of just a meditation, just a literally just going over the scriptures, right? Getting that encouragement, seeing what blessings the Most High have for those who trusted in Him. That's it. That's it, right? So we're reading the scriptures of the Most High and the Most High's High Holy Day, right? And learning from these examples, thinking about meditating in the scriptures. That's what we're supposed to be doing, right? Getting that little spiritual boost. Go ahead.
Read the next verse.
John?
Yeah, get John 7:38.
Now the book of John, chapter 7. Oh, right there. Verse 38. He that believeth on me, as the scripture hath said.
Right. So you got to believe on Yahweh Bashem Yahushai as the scriptures have said, right? And get away from this feel-good movement, right? Because people like to feel good.
Yeah.
People like to be motivated. There's nothing wrong with being motivated or feeling good, right? But when it comes to the scriptures and this word, it doesn't work like that, right? It's not necessarily an emotional thing, okay? This book is about a kingdom and about a people who are outcast and redemption of those people. Because it read in what over in Isaiah that the Most High is looking for vengeance. Vengeance. You can't say that on Sunday. There's got to be turn to two people and tell them you got a blessing coming, which might be true as well. You know, but we got to really understand what we're doing, right? We got to really understand what we're doing and get this wisdom, seek the wisdom, knowledge, and the oracles of the Most High, because that comes with the good, the bad, and the indifferent. It comes with the oracles, comes with the dark parables and sayings, right? But the Most High is letting you know what time it is. The Most High is shoring you up and getting you ready, giving you the instruction for what you need to know when you need to know it, right? It's that simple. Go ahead.
It says, as the scripture hath said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water.
Mm-hmm. And this is that living water when you can understand and discern and you're wise in the scriptures. That's that living water. The living, not the stagnant water, but the living water, the literal living water. Go ahead.
But this spake he of the Spirit, which they that believe on him should receive. For the Holy Spirit was not yet given, because that Jesus Yahushua was not yet glorified.
Mm-hmm. So he wasn't even glorified yet, right? But he's still giving those parables. Okay, still giving you what you needed, giving some wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, right? So out of your belly shall flow rivers of living water. Okay, now go back to where were we at?
Roman, I think,
Luke
Romans
6.
That was Luke 6 and 20.
oh, right, Luke, that's right.
Con, go ahead.
Before that, that's right. 22, something like that.
Con, go to start at 21.
Now the book of Luke, chapter 6, 23. I think.
Yeah, go to 3:30.
Now the book of Luke, chapter 6, verse 23. Rejoice ye in that day, and leap for joy, for behold, your reward is great in heaven. For in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets. But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep.
Yes.
Yeah, but the rich, man, they're all in their own world.
Yeah.
Man. You know, I live in Hampton.
Yeah. They got it all figured out.
You know,
The rich, they
do just about everything I want.
yeah. And that's probably a great feeling too, to be financially free. But when you're that financially free, which is great, you already think you're full. And you tend to not lean towards the Most High, I'd say, per se, because you got everything. You think you got it made. Most High can't do nothing for me. I got it made. I'm in the Hamptons. That attitude. A lot of our people take that attitude and mentality. So why would he say, but destruction unto the rich, for ye have received your consolation? So you got your prize on this side. Right? He didn't say, okay, so the poor, the patience, or he didn't say the patience of the rich, or some of the rich. Yeah, maybe they might have some patience. Maybe they'll see the light too. But he said it's patience for the poor, but then turned around and said, woe to the rich. Okay? Right. For ye have received your consolation. You got your prize. You got what you wanted. Right? Go ahead.
So verse 26.
25.
Read 25 again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Read the book of Luke chapter 6, verse 25. Woe unto you that are full.
So now, woe to you that are full. There's no room. You don't have room for anything. You don't have room for spiritual water. You don't have room for physical water. You don't have room for spiritual food. You're full. Nah, I'm rich. I'm good. Or I'm full of philosophies. Right? Full of all these other philosophies and doctrines. You're full. You don't need, no, I don't want to hear that. I'm full. Jesus said this and that. Right. Jesus told me to tell you, I'm going to pray for you, brother. I'm going to pray for y'all. Don't pray for me. I want you to pray for me. That's right.
You know, the strange thing I see is that even those that are not rich and are going through this trial and tribulation, even they don't have time for the most of it.
Yeah, come on. They don't.
They're fat in their own
little world. Yeah.
Right. They're bitches in their own little world.
Right.
That's
a good point. That's a good point. And some of their riches could just be some simple things.
Yeah.
But they might. They're full. Yeah. The football game. I gotta watch the game on Saturday. They're full. Right. Yeah. So it doesn't even have to be that lavish in order to be full. As long as they have their simplicities in life,
yes,
they're full. Right? Whatever that means to them, they don't have room for the Most High because they're already full. Right? And it could be simple. It could be small. It cannot have a high dollar value on it, but they're full in their own way.
You know, I know something else about them. They don't acknowledge the Most High when something's shown to them. Like the brother came to me and said, "Look, see the white man here." And he said that the real Jews are black. He said, thank you. I said, look, don't thank me, brother. Thank him. Would you give me the
Nah, yeah,
I'm a servant
of
his. Okay? You're a servant of his. Thank him. They don't seem to want to thank the Most High.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're I don't want to say they're man pleasing, but they're still thinking about it in a fleshly way.
Right.
Thank you for what you showed me. Well, no, the Most High showed this to all of us, brother. Right. So they seeing what's before them, and I think that's a problem with the church too. They worried about who's in front of them, who's delivering this message, more so than the message, right? So therefore, you can get the feel goods. Somebody can motivate you. Yeah, they don't have that spirit. No, exactly, right? Because you can't connect with the spirit, but you can connect with that person. That's why the brother, thank you, brother, for showing me who the real Jews were. Well, no, the Most High told us to tell you this and show you this through the scriptures. We didn't just come up with this idea.
Paul said that. He said, you're looking at it like if our powers healed this man here.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Good. Exactly. All right, read on. Let's see what time we got here.
Verse 27?
Yeah.
Out of Luke 6, verse 27. Well, hold on, let me go to 26. Woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets.
Woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets.
God.
Right?
They have this like Geno Jennings.
Yes.
Oh yeah, man. Geno Jennings.
He can speak.
He's a great speaker.
Right.
He teaches this and teaches that.
Yeah, and there's a lot of these guys are great. They sound good, but they sound good. I'm sure sometimes Geno Jennings, Creflo Dollar, these guys aren't rich because they don't have the gift of gab, right? They're rich because they actually have the gift of gab. They sprinkle a couple Bible verses in there, twist it all up, mix it up, give it to you, and now you just think you heard the best word in the world. You know? And I get that. And that's a hell of a snare to be caught in, too. Because a lot of us, imagine, we coming out of the Christian churches, we coming out of some of the saying, vomit. We came straight out of that net.
Yeah, no doubt.
Exactly.
What if the Most High would have left you in that net and said, no, we're going to leave you right here. You're going to think Geno Jennings and Creflo Dollar. You're going to do everything you can so Creflo Dollar can get that rocket ship so he can go teach on the moon. I remember that Negro said, I believe in God for a rocket ship. He got a private plane and jets. He told his congregation, I'm going to believe God for a rocket ship so I can go preach the gospel on the moon. That is a level of faith. That's far-fetched, but it's a level of faith. Far-fetched, it's hoaxy. And sounds like he may have got another jet out of these people.
Now I was gonna say, I know, like remember we said we came out of that net because we like, hold up, he gave a description of how he looked. So if he gave a description of how he looked, I gotta let go saying, gee, we gotta fail real. We gotta learn to let things go and let God.
There you go.
And keep it at that.
That's what
they only want money.
Too.
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
That's crazy. It's a lot. It's crazy.
Right. So the Geno Jennings, the Creflo Dollars, the Eddie Longs,
all of them.
The what is his name? TD
Snakes, fakes, yeah.
Right?
Remember Eddie Long? He dead right now.
Eddie Long, Most High went ahead and expired.
He's gay.
Most High went ahead and put him out.
Took him out.
And one thing I know for a fact is TD Jakes, he sure does hate Israelites.
You said he what?
He sure hates Israelites.
Oh, he does?
I know that. He dislikes all say. I don't know what. Wow. He don't like Israelites.
You said he don't like Israelites, yeah?
I don't like Israelites. In terms of, he thinks the doctrine's crazy. I'm just saying, just from that stature.
Oh, okay,
these guys are multi-millionaires.
Yeah.
Right? These guys are multi-billion. They profited off the prophets, literally.
Exactly. Yeah.
They literally have turned the gospel, perverted the gospel into a profit-based business. Right. They're pimping.
Yeah. That's dangerous,
pimping
man.
hard.
That's dangerous.
Pimping the gospel. That's why the Most High called the church a whorehouse.
Yeah.
Sunday church a whorehouse. Literally.
Right.
Now you remember, and I know all of y'all, we all saw it. Remember when, because you know what happened to TD Jakes, right? He said, and all that stuff with him and Diddy and all that crap. He said, and even if it is true, he says enough power in the blood. So now, that between him and Yahweh and Yahweh Shai ain't got nothing to do with that. Huh? Now, when he said that, if it's true that, he was at them freak offs just on the third. He said, even if it is true, I saw that clip. He said, even if it is true, there's enough power in the blood. So that's between, say it again?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, if you was making mockery. And so that's the Most High, that's on them. That's what he said. I saw that clip a couple of times.
Oh, I think that pastor Joshua Thawada, this is from Jeremiah.
Sure.
Yeah, Jeremiah, Joshua Molukala. Yeah, I guess he must be the rapture guy. They was waiting on the rapture, but they was at work. They was waiting on the rapture on Monday. He was at work on Thursday and Friday.
Wow. That's crazy.
He didn't quit.
I don't know what he did.
He came back and apologized.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he did?
Oh yeah. Okay. I didn't watch the video, but I saw where he apologized. So imagine who really believed that. Like you have people who really said, you know what, this is it. Maybe they stopped. Well, they didn't have enough time to stop paying their bills or stop doing different things to lose their lifestyle. But thought they was out of here. And then he comes back and apologizes. Well, what are you apologizing for? I gotta watch that video.
Is that the guy who said it? Or that
I think it is him. I think it is him. Yeah.
He got it from, I think, his teacher or something.
Okay.
He's
the follower.
He's from South. He's from South Africa.
He was the head of the church. He got it from somebody else that was there.
Okay.
So he said that, he apologized that he deceived the people and
Yeah, but that thing,
Yeah.
and he's Jeremiah said he's a South African. He's from South Africa or some kind of South African pastor. But people around the world believe this. Like people actually believe this. I didn't look too deep into it. I already knew what time it was. I was like, okay, here's this. But then he comes out and he's apologizing. So shouldn't he be stripped? Shouldn't he be reprimanded for this? For being a false prophet? Right? Probably still making money. Probably still they're gonna show up and that's all right. Right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because this happened before.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it happens. Yeah, it happened plenty of times.
They had these people that were following the Edomite, and they was in this dormitory, and they were all found dead in their beds.
Jim Jones.
No, it wasn't Jim Jones.
Oh, okay.
Somebody else. No, not Jim Jones. This was somebody else. They were all found with their clothes back, and they took some kind of poison and thought that was the way.
Yeah.
And then they found them all in their beds, lined up with their clothes.
Oh man, that's kind of wacky tacky. Oh, that's the ones who were supposed to get the aliens were supposed to come and get them or something like that. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. So it's dangerous. Propaganda and false information is dangerous. It's one of the most dangerous tools that is out here. Dangerous weapons is weaponizing information, especially weaponizing false information.
You know, the scripture says you do
Not knowing the scriptures.
Most people don't read about it. They just listen to what their preachers tell them.
Right, exactly.
They never go through the Bible. They never
Right.
read it.
They didn't turn and check for themselves. They didn't go check for themselves.
Right.
Or maybe the Most High is keeping them in that net.
Yeah.
Keeping them in that net. So now here it is. You think you're getting beamed up like Scotty on Tuesday. And we know the prophecies don't say that because you still have other prophecies that must come to pass, right? So you know automatically that that's false.
Right.
That's a lie,
Right.
right? Putting that information out there and people actually believing on you for it. It's dangerous.
Bad thing.
Okay.
Blind leading the blind.
Blind leading the blind.
Oh,
Oh, there it is. Another Phil Rapture. Yeah.
Another bit back.
So I gotta watch this. Yeah.
You got that, Ben? Who said that to you?
This is Jeremiah said it. Let's see. Actually,
Another bit back.
yeah, I think there's let me see. Let me look at this. We might put it up.
I didn't see it. Oh, okay.
On the 23rd and the 24th, 2025, I will come to take the church. There's a date. There is a date.
See, so now this guy, so the guy basically, and one thing I know about those African pastors, I'm not saying he's not a Jake, but a lot of them, they're far-fetched. We know a lot of the African, the Hamite, the Hamitic pastors, the Christians, they're far-fetched. They do a lot of outlandish things and, lay in the box. And I remember they had one guy, the pastor was supposed to be deceased, but then he was raising him up like Lazarus or something. So the guy, he's literally in the coffin. The pastor comes and commands him to get up, get up. And the guy, he gets up like that. It is a strange, and they actually believed that this man was deceased and he got up.
Wow.
It is the most, and they're very dramatic, a lot of those African pastors.
But the scripture warned us of these people.
Yeah, con.
Showing all kinds of wonders and signs.
Con. So, exactly. So woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets. Go ahead.
So that was I lost the page.
That was
That
27.
Luke still 6, right? Yeah. Right
6,
here, yeah.
27.
Yes. No, it's Luke. We was in Luke, right?
Luke.
Yeah, Luke.
Luke 6:27.
Yeah.
No, 27. It's 27. Read the book of Luke, chapter 6, verse 27. But I say unto you which hear, love your enemies.
Right. So when it says love your enemies, that means that your enemies of your own nation, not the heathens. All right.
Right.
Do good to them which hate you.
Mm-hmm.
Bless them that curse you.
Right. Because you got to remember, Israel is the only nation with a set of guidelines, right? In terms of law, statutes, and commandments. You have the civil laws, moral laws, dietary laws, and your civil laws go into how to treat each other. being civil,
Good.
right? So he's talking to Israel in these manners. Okay, go ahead. Because people disagree. We disagree. You know what I mean? When it comes to certain things, right?
And pray for them which despitefully use you, and unto them that smited thee on the one cheek, offer also the other, and him that taketh away the cloak, forbid not to take thy coat also.
And if you notice what the Most Yahweh Shai is saying, when you do these things, this is practicing patience, right? Turning your cheek, praying for your enemies. You have to be patient to do this stuff. You know? Go ahead.
Give to every man that asketh of thee, and of him that taketh away thy goods, ask them not again. And as ye would that men should do to you, do ye also to them likewise.
Right. They say that's like the golden rule. Treat others how you want to be treated. And, you know, they even say that in society today, right? These are moral. These are moral and also civil laws that the Most High has established in this earth. Go ahead.
For if ye love them which love you, what thank have ye? For sinners also love those that love them. And if ye do good to them which do good to you, what thank have ye? For sinners also do even the same. And if ye lend to them of whom ye hope to receive, what thank have ye? For sinners also lend to sinners to receive as much again.
Right. So don't do things in expectancy, right? Pretty much, right? Do it because the Most High commanded us to. I'm not saying go give your house away to anybody or nothing like that, but just be civil, right? Go ahead.
It also points out that we have to show a difference.
Right.
We operate as opposed to the world.
Right, Khan. That's exactly it.
So the sinners, they do this too.
Right.
We should be on a higher level.
Higher level than that, exactly. Because they're watching.
That's noticeable.
Right, because they're the people going to be watching.
Exactly.
Especially when the Most High's law, statutes, and commandments are reestablished in this earth, they're going to be watching us.
Yeah.
Right.
They're going to be watching the Israelites. How are they acting under this thing?
Right.
Oh, no, they haven't changed. You know, they can't wait to say that.
Right. That's true.
Right? But that's not going to be the case. Right? They're already watching you now,
Yeah.
but
Oh, yes.
they're watching you now.
Straight up.
But how much more so when the Most High sets the Israelites back on high? Okay? Go ahead.
For love ye your enemies and do good.
Right, and that's hard to do. You know, you might have the enemies of your own house. Most of your enemies come from your own house, depending upon the people who you're around the most can do the most harm to you. That's just the bottom line because they are in contact with you the most, right? I'm not saying that to try to be cool and nothing like that or be funny, but most of the time, people who can do you the most harm are right in your own roof, under your own roof. Okay, right? Go ahead.
And lend, hoping for nothing again, and your reward shall be great, and ye shall be the children of the highest.
Right. So we got to reestablish ourselves as the children of the Most High because that's what we want to be seen as.
Right.
Okay, we want to be seen as a light. There's the children of the Most High right over there. That's one of them Israelites, right? Because the other nations are watching you. That's why you're a proverb and a reproach right now, anyway. Because the nations are always what? You ever notice that they always watch what we're doing? Like always watch it, looking what we're doing, seeing what we getting, what we're talking about, what we, you know, what you're reading, that kind of stuff. They always want to know what we are up to. Okay, especially Esau. Esau wants to know everything you're doing, what you're reading, you know, what are you eating? Right? He's just naturally just curious about our lifestyle. But when we put our wickedness on display, see, there they go.
Right.
There they go. That's them.
Right, because like when the two Israelite camps were fighting.
Oh, yeah.
They couldn't wait to put that up.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
What?
You know,
But they can't wait.
Wait to put that up.
Yeah, exactly. So that's a whole nother issue, right? That I'm sure is sorted out or needs to get sorted. Even that activity, you know, it's a waste of time. Most High they call
for. Show you that the way you're saying is true. They all watch.
Yeah. So imagine what's his name with that information. what is his name? What's that demon's name?
Okay.
Vocab. Imagine vocab, what he does with that type of information, right? He's the number one enemy of Israel, is that vocab alone, right? He doesn't know any, he's foolish. He doesn't know anything. He don't know the scriptures. He doesn't, right? He's just agitative,
Right.
is what he is. And he knows a little bit of scripture, but he's just more agitative than anything, right? But he's another one. Go ahead.
For he is kind unto the unthankful and to the evil. Be ye therefore merciful as your Father also is merciful. Judge not, and ye shall not be judged. Condemn not, and ye shall not be condemned. Forgive, and ye shall be forgiven. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, shall men give into your bosom. For with the same measure that ye meet withal, it shall be measured to you again. And he spake a parable unto them. Can the blind lead the blind?
Right, there you go. Can the blind lead the blind? No. Right?
Shall they not both fall into the ditch?
Right, that's it. That happens today. Right? Literally, the blind can't lead the blind.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. It's a perfect example. The other day, they were supposed to be delivered, or they really believed it, or he wanted to go viral. I don't know. I don't know what his purpose was with that. Right? Or maybe he knew, or maybe he was playing games. I don't know. Or just wanted to say something because he was on social media. Right? You never know. Right? But that's the blind leading the blind. Okay? Shall they not both fall into a ditch? Go ahead.
The disciple is not above his master, but everyone that is perfect shall be as his master. And why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but perceivest not the beam that is in thy own eye?
Right. That goes into, again, the civil laws, civil duties, understanding your mote. You don't see your beam, your mote in your eye, but you're quick to see somebody else's, right? And this is why the Most High is instructing us to be like little children with our people, right?
And
just in
they're
terms
like that out there in the world. They're looking at us. As soon as we, do something that they can point a finger at, they're like on us, like hard, but they don't perceive the beam that's in their own eye.
right, exactly.
We give you the scriptures. Do you follow them? Okay. Do you read them? You don't do none of that stuff.
Right.
But as soon as we fall them,
Right.
they're on us
They
hard.
on you twice as hard,
Twice as hard.
3 times as hard. Right? That's a true statement.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. And with that, we can go ahead and close out. I just wanted to have a quick meditation. This was what was left of my patience of the poor, right? And we just meditating on the scriptures here on the Sabbath. That's all we're doing. Reading the scriptures, going over the scriptures, right? Like we're instructed to. And with that, that's the end of my class. That's the patience of the poor. Shalom.
That's the class. Go home, huh?